Let me get a unicorn bang and a 44-ounce Diet Coke.
Unicorn bang, 44-ounce Diet Coke?
Yep. Unicorn bang and a 44-ounce Diet Coke.
Off the Remy, had up at post, had to hit my old town, and nothing.
What's up, Dream Chasers? Kevin Van Voris here for another video for you today. Happy Friday! It's Friday! Actually, to me, I really don't care it's Friday. Like, it's just another day. But I know some people get really excited about Fridays, so I get really excited about Fridays. In reality, Friday is just another day to me. So, especially because I gotta fill some orders tonight, and then I gotta work tomorrow, probably fill more orders tomorrow. So, yeah. Also, who's banging today? Hello? Hello? Who's banging today? So, and somebody commented, why did you buy a bang and then only take a sip of it? Well, do you want me to like drink it the whole time while I'm driving? I mean, so hold on. Is that better? Is that better for you? Hold on. And you guys have seen me chug a bang if you go on my live chats. Shout out to Bob Burrows. Well, we're gonna see if Chase Bank ATM takes checks today. The other day, I came over here and it didn't accept checks. I'm like, what is the point of an ATM if I can't deposit or take money out? Thank you for wasting my time. While I'm sitting in line, I do got to give a huge shout out to Dodge. Well, first, let me give a shout out to Brian Gleich, because Brian Gleich actually sent me one of these. And I couldn't get a hold of, I couldn't find these anywhere for sale. So Brian Gleich works at a dealership. He sent me one. Then Dodge, a couple days ago, sent me one. And I was super excited because this is super awesome. So, and if you guys have no clue what this is, Dodge came out with this awesome Lego set. It's got, you know, Dom's Charger from Fast and Furious, and then obviously the yellow demon, which is super cool because obviously my demon is yellow. Obviously, I ruined it since it's wrapped, but those are the ones, and I love how they do it in yellow because I have the yellow Hot Wheel and then I have this kit. So now that I have two of these, I'm actually gonna build one, and then the other one I'm not gonna open at all. So the one I'm gonna build, I'll like glue it together and have a like nice little setup, because I've got a ton, believe it or not, a ton of demon collector stuff. I really have some stuff that most demon owners don't even have. So in case you guys don't know, Dodge had me and Rachel out for the Dodge Demon release when it was released. What, it was April of 2017, I think that's when it was released. So got to go to New York, super awesome. That's how I met RP Productions. I met a couple other people, but RP Productions is one of the ones that I actually like still stay in contact with, and we talk all the time. But I've got a lot of demon collector stuff that no one else has. So I have a Dodge Demon energy drink. I have a Dodge Demon unopened like press kit, and then I've got a Dodge Demon bag from the event. I've got a hat from the event. I've got a shirt. I've got a whole like box of shit from the event that no other demon owner has. I've got the ton of Lego stuff now. You guys have sent me like probably 30 of those Hot Wheel Dodge Demon things. So I've got a ton of collector stuff, which is super cool. I get asked all the time, am I gonna sell the Demon? The Demon is probably the one car that no matter what, as long as I can, I really don't want to sell it. And you know, I don't know, it's a car that like me and Rachel got to spec out. We went to the event, you know, my name's on it. It actually was sold on my birthday to us. So I don't know, it just means a lot to me. It's a very sentimental car. And just knowing that like you're one of 3,300, well, minus a couple, because a couple have blown up. But it just means a lot, and I don't know if I'd ever sell it. But if I do, I've got a ton of Dodge Demon collector stuff that will go with it that'll hopefully increase the value. Yeah. So anyways, you know, I wanted to talk to you guys something about a little bit different. So today's video is probably gonna be a little bit all over the place, but it's okay. We're hanging out, we're talking, we're chatting, we're having a good chat while we're driving to work. So I wanted to last night, like, I watched DHR Street Speed's video, and I'm gonna tag his YouTube channel, which if you guys haven't watched it, it's very, very insightful stuff. And I've been talking to Dave for it seems like a while, like more than a year, I'm pretty sure. It's probably longer than that. I've never met Dave in person. I'm hoping one of these days I can actually go to his house and go drive all his awesome cars and just get to hang out and pick his brain a little bit. But the one cool thing that I really enjoy about DHR Street Speed is he really doesn't bullshit you. In case you guys don't know, he's got like, I don't even know how many cars, but he's got like Viper, a ZR1, a Trackhawk, a Demon, a Hellcat, a Maserati, a leased 720S. I think he leased it just to kind of see if he liked it. But he's got like, I don't know, 12 cars. No, it's probably more than that. I don't know. Dave will probably comment on here and tell me how many cars. He just bought a Cobra Jet, which you guys don't know what a Cobra Jet. It's basically a non-street legal Mustang that is only made for the drag strip. It's like the Dodge Demon, but it has no VIN number, basically. Anyways, so one thing that I really like, and when I talk to him, like if I ever get to go to his house and just kind of pick his brain, one thing that when you guys watch his YouTube channel is like, he tells you straight up, like, it's taken him, you know, I think he said 34 years to be able to have the things that he has, type of thing. It's not like he was like handed a bunch of money and like, oh, here you go. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is like, if you don't know what you want to do in life, that's not a problem. Like, it's okay. Look, I'll give you a little background on myself, and I am no way or near successful as DHR Street Speed. I hope one day when I'm his age I can do that. And there's a couple like guys that watch my YouTube channel, you guys know who you are, that I actually look up to as well. And I haven't met you, but I've talked to you guys on the phone and stuff like that. You know who you are, but and you guys you guys are on a totally another level of success. But I went to college, I dropped out, fucked around for 3 years, didn't like the idea of, you know, when you don't have a degree, your opportunities are not that good, if that makes any sense, for like a normal job, you know what I mean? Back then I didn't really know what I was doing. So I didn't go back to college till I was 22. I graduated when I was 25. So it's okay to not know what you're doing. Like, I'm 30. I know some of you guys comment on my YouTube on the live chat because my brother said that I'm 40. I'm not 40. I'm 30. Oh, what I'm getting into is like, it's okay if you don't know. Maybe you're 25, maybe you're 30, and you have maybe you're 40, and you're like, man, I really don't know what to do with my life. Look, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you're gonna get a late start. Like, I'm 30, but like on the inside, I feel like I'm 25 because, you know, normally you graduate college when you're like, what, 21, 22? I graduated when I was 25, and then I turned 26 in March. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, I feel like I'm not that old, but I am. Like, I'm 30. I got a late start, but it's okay, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Like, DHR Street Speed is really like, we're on the same wavelength as far as like I'm concerned. But one thing that you need to do, like, if you want to be successful, and some of you guys watching this, like, this video is fucking stupid, I'm turning it off, which is fine. But what I'm trying to let you guys know is, like, no matter where you're at in this life, in this world, if you feel like you're down in the dumps or fucking whatever, trust me, a lot can happen in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. Like, You can totally change your life around in 6 months to a year. I'm not even kidding. The biggest thing you have to do is figure out what the fuck you want to do with your life. That's what you have to do. I love coaching people. I love training people. I love interacting with people. I love being able to improve the person, not just physically, but mentally, and see them change. And I also like clothing. I've always loved clothing. Like when I was in middle school, you can ask my mom, like, I came up with like, it was like Streets Unlimited clothing. I like went on my little computer and like printed it off and like hot ironed it on. And like, I started refereeing soccer for money, not because like I liked it, which I did, but it was because I wanted, like, my mom couldn't afford to like buy us all the brand new shit. So I was like, she's like, well, if you want new clothes and new shoes, which I love Air Force Ones and Jordans, like, okay, if my mom's not gonna pay for me, I gotta figure out a way to, I wanted to be like one of the freshest kids in school. And I gotta figure out a way to pay for that. And I would work all fucking weekend, and I don't even know how much my checks were, but I remember, I think I still have like the photocopy of my first check. It was like 180 bucks, and I was like, oh my God, dude, this is crazy. This is like 3 pairs of shoes. Like, it's just funny how things change. But, you know, that's how I started working. I used to sell like CDs, download songs off the internet, sell CDs. I used to, I used to sell energy drinks at school. I've always been like that hustler mentality, like trying to sell stuff and make money, even if it's just a little bit. I used to detail like on the side for money. And you know, it's okay. It's not like I'm doing any of those things now, but it set me up for now. When I'm an entrepreneur now, like it set me up for that now. So what I'm saying is figure out what you want to do and just do it. Start writing down some goals and start crossing those out. Write down some short-term goals, write down some long-term goals. I made videos about this in the past, like just straight up how to do it, like creating a vision board and all that stuff. And like, I'm not saying just because you write it down, it's going to magically happen, but subconsciously it does help you put you in the right direction, if that makes sense. So yes, you still have to work your ass off. You can't be like, well, I'm just going to write it down and I hope it comes true. That's not how life works. I wish it was, because fuck, I just put a Viper picture under my pillow, and then like maybe my Viper would magically show up one day. But that's not how life works. Write down some goals, some short term, some like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and then this works with fat loss, muscle gain, athletics, all that good stuff. So just write that stuff down, and I'm telling you, shit works, man. Also, ask questions. Ask questions. Like, don't be afraid to ask more successful people than you questions. There's nothing wrong with that, because more than likely the person you're asking the questions to was in your position at one time. You know, very rarely do, like, I meet business owners, like especially in Amarillo, a lot of my clients most of them are self-made, which is super cool. I don't know, it's cool for me because they're like, man, you really remind me of myself when I was younger. So it's cool, but don't be afraid to ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. You might be like, oh, I don't want to ask a dumb question, but I promise you, ask a question. You guys can hit me up on Instagram. You can ask anybody. Unlike other YouTubers who say they answer their questions, if you have like a question, hit me up on Snap, hit me up on Instagram, @CaliBoyKev. I will try and answer it to my best abilities. If I don't know the answer, guess what? I'm gonna tell you, fuck, I don't know, man. But usually I can help answer that question. You know, there's been a couple of you guys who hit me up about opening your own gym, and a couple of you actually have opened your own gym, and it's fucking awesome. So I have no problem like helping any of you guys. I think it's cool. I want you to grow. I want you to be successful. And you know, my YouTube is fun and we do other things, but at the end of the day, I still want to do some business videos. You know, I'm not anywhere where I want to be yet, but I feel like I'm on the right track. So one more thing before I get back to work and go back to training people. I want to say a huge shout out to everybody who has bought a piece of Contagion Athletics clothing in the past 7 days. We broke every record that we've ever had before. And again, we're not a huge clothing company by any means. Not yet. But we are coming. But with that being said, today, it's 4:30 p.m. So in 30 minutes, it'll be 7 days, and we've done our highest grossing week ever. And I know there's other YouTubers and Instagram people and other businesses or clothing companies that are much larger than me, but we did something that is pretty wild for our size, and it's fucking awesome. So I got to give a huge shout out to David, my brother, his girlfriend Kennedy, my wife Rachel, and everybody else who has been supporting Contagion Athletics from the beginning, or maybe you just bought your first piece of clothing. We really appreciate it. We put a lot of time and effort into our clothing. It's not like we just like make a shirt, have it printed, and then have a third party ship it out. Like, we do everything. We fold it, we ship it, I write the thank you notes, I tuck it in. Usually I give you guys free stickers or something, and you know, we ship them off. I've been to the post office every single day this week, and I'm still not caught up. I was caught up this morning, and then more orders came in. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, it's so awesome. We've been at this clothing thing for almost 7 years, and finally, you know, in the past like year and a half, 2 years, we're finally starting to make some headway and start to get out there. So I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who's supporting. And if you haven't checked us out, check us out, man. The links are always in the description. It is not a merch store. It is a clothing company. I take pride in everything that we do. You know, these are the softest hoodies, in my opinion, you can buy right now. And anybody who's ordered a shirt or a hoodie or a hat or whatever, you guys know the quality of it, and I only put out really good stuff, and I would never put out something that I personally don't like or wear. But anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much. Don't forget, we have the TX2K meet next Friday at Ceramic Pro. The link will be in the first comment. Make sure you guys come out if you are going to TX2K. If you're a YouTuber and you want to link up, come on down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, I'm going to get back to work. My name is Kevin Van Voris. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys got something from it. If not, well, I tried. Anyways, keep grinding, keep hustling. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out this bitch.